असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय।
असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय।
We shall chant the prayer together. Please join me, don't follow me. Sahanavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviyam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma vidvishavahai. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityo ma mrutangamaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Good afternoon, guten Tag. How are you all doing? Keeping well? You get the joy of learning? Are you comfortable with your languages? Okay? New students? So a lot of patience is required, to learn foreign language. We as a generation have become very restless. And so to learn language we need patience. A restless individual cannot learn, cannot acquire knowledge. Yeah, please see page number 35. Today we shall learn something about concentration, a topic which is very important for students. The world is ready to give up its secrets if we only know how to give it the necessary blow. The strength and force of the blow come through concentration. There is no limit to the power of the human mind. The more concentrated it is, the more power is brought to bear on one point, that is the secret. So there are some other quotations in these pages on concentration. You may go through them. I may not get time to cover all of these quotes. Yeah, let us look into this quote. The world is ready to give up its secrets. We only know how to give it the necessary blow. So the universe has infinite secrets, infinite truths. All our science and technology progress and development is some of the truths we have discovered. All the great scientists who have invented or discovered something, if you just look at them, they could do it because of the extra concentration that they had than a common man or ordinary man. If you look at the lives of all Nobel laureates, you would see that whatever actually they newly developed or invented, some 40, 50 years of life, would go into that. Sometimes they would confine themselves to their laboratory, day in and day out, day in and day out. They would forget to take bath also. Some of them were like that. They would not even, look at the time, the lunch time, dinner time, day or night, with that much of focus and concentration and attention, because it would be their love, a kind of passion. So because of that, they could do whatever they could. They could achieve whatever they could achieve. We study in chemistry that benzene, Kekule actually, the benzene double bond structure of the alternate double bonds. Benzene actually Kekule wanted to have the structure of the benzene. He was not getting the right structure. So he thought, and then he went into sleep. In dream it struck him. In dream, the alternate double bonds. So because he was so possessed with that, so it just flashed in his mind, not in his wakeful state, but in his dream. So that's what Swamiji is telling here, the same thing. The universe is ready to reveal its secrets. You only need to know how to knock at it. That knock is concentration. So the more concentrated your mind is, the more observation you'll be, more attention you'll be able to pay. And when you pay the real attention, the universe reveals its secrets. Same thing happened when Newton invented this, discovered this law of gravitation. What happened? The apple fell, right? Apple fell. Newton was just observing nature. He was very calm, very tranquil minded. He just looked at it. Why did it fall? So many people before Newton saw actual things falling, and even now they fall, right? But why it occurred to him? Because he was observing the nature. Real observer. With keen insight he was observing. Why should it fall? Then he came up with this law of gravitation, right? Today with the rockets actually are firing into the sky, and this all is happening because of that. You have to factor in the gravitational pull. The rocket has to, come out of the Earth's gravitational pull. For that, what speed you need to send a rocket? Yeah. Escape velocity, all those things. That's what Swamiji is saying. This is concentration. Today also in your field, technological field, mostly they talk about creativity, innovation. Companies have to innovate something new to survive in the competitive market. So they expect so much of you. You have to create something and you invent something new. How it would be possible? Only when you have a focused and concentrated mind, things will happen. How to focus the mind? How to concentrate the mind? We all have concentration, definitely. When we do something which we love, concentration automatically happens. But something which we don't like, and focusing the mind on that thing actually is a challenge. This way in our culture we talk about is yogi, become a yogi. Yogi is an individual who can focus at will on anything he wants. For example, మనకి సినిమాలు చూస్తున్నప్పుడు concentration disturb అవ్వదు కదా. So when we watch a movie we don't get disturbed, right? No concentration problem comes at that point of time. And also when you watch a movie in a cinema hall, you are forced to watch the screen. All the lights are switched off. You can't see anything else. You will get to see only that. In fact, that concentration that gives us joy. Suppose if the lights are on and you watch the movie, you won't get that joy. Because your mind will go here and there. The distraction will not actually make you feel happy. So it's concentration which brings us joy all the time. Vivekananda, what he's doing there, he's meditating. Why? He's trying to focus his mind, trying to concentrate mind. He's collecting his thoughts. Now thoughts are scattered. The scattered mind actually is trying to collect it back and trying to focus on one thing. Because that will give you the real joy. You will transcend the mind. So, how to become a yogi then? The question. You have to surrender your limited and little individuality or ego sense. The greater the surrender, the greater the concentration you will have. The greater the surrender, the greater the concentration you will have. That's why, in our culture, they say in ancient days, in Gurukulas, they would ask the disciple to serve the Guru. Why? To let go that ego, to let go that individuality, to let go that I, which disturbs the concentration of a young person particularly. After 40, 50, naturally we become a little humble because after this experience. But when you are in the prime of your youth, what disturbs your concentration? This I, this strong individuality and this ego sense. And that's the reason You have to consider yourself as an instrument in the hands of the divine. It's not I who am doing. It is the Lord who is making me do whatever I do. Not I but thou, not I but thou, O Lord. Keep on saying this day in and day out, and you will have better concentration. One practical and simple technique I am giving today. There are other techniques, I will explain them to you in my further prayer meetings. Okay? Thank you, a nice afternoon.